Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Today we are in Brampton and we're looking at this 2018 Mini Cooper Clubman S. It's got 55,000 kilometers on it. Overall it's in decent shape. This little thing is open, it wasn't before. Okay, so that little toe thing was clipped. Overall it's in pretty good condition. It's off-white in color, as you can see, and I did paint thickness verification throughout the vehicle, and I don't see any signs of repaint or anything like that. Everything looks pretty good. There's a couple little tiny scuffs on the passenger side here, and on the bottom of this passenger door you can see a very light scuff, probably not in the video, but it is there, and that continues onto the plastic a little bit here, and then a little bit of scrape on the plastic here. You'll see photos. Other than that though, it looks pretty good. I don't see any major chips or anything like that. Taillights all look good. This one little spot for a sensor or a toe strap or something, little cover is gone. It's missing, and I did not see it in the car anywhere. All the windows are original Mini windows. Again, you can see this side looks pretty good, no major dents or anything. The roof also looks good. It's got the panoramic sunroof, which works. All looks pretty good. A little bit of, it's not a chip, it's just some kind of dirt on there. The car has been oil sprayed. You can see it coming through on the edges here and there. It needs to be cleaned. But for the most part, it's in pretty good condition. Windshield looks good. No signs of issue, and it has the original Mini glass as well. Wheels and tires, they all look pretty decent. We're starting the driver's side front, and it is a 2017 run flat. It's the original Pirelli, and it's got about 30 seconds of tread on it. Nice even tread wear. No major issues. Brakes are pretty pitted from sitting, and the pads, it's hard to get in there, but there's about a little over 50% or so left in there. Underside looks pretty good. I don't see any signs of rust or damage or anything to that nature. No major leaks or anything like that. Axle boots and everything look good. I don't see any damage. This is the all-wheel drive model, by the way, the all four. So we did check all four axles and make sure everything looks good. Go to the passenger side front tire. And again, we have original 2017 tire, which we see right there. This one has a little less. This is about 30 seconds of tread. You can see by the tread wear indicator, it is getting a little lower. They might change that with the safety, but technically it probably doesn't need it. But now it looks okay. A little bit of extra wear on the outside, and we'll see the other side is also lower, so they probably did a crossover rotation. Again, rotors are a bit pitted, and pads are a little over 50%. And everything looks good on this side as well. Axle boots, etc. Everything looks good, nothing's leaking. I don't see any signs of major issues. Rear tires look pretty good. Well, they're matching to the fronts. They are 2017 Pirellis. And there's a little bit of curb rash on this wheel here, as you can see, a little bit there. This one is about 30 seconds of tread as well. I think this one was this one was about 4. So this one was a little lower as well. Again, a little pitting on the brakes, and pads are, you can't really get in there with this, but they're pretty good. There's probably about 75% on those pads. Due to pitting though, you might want to get those rotors changed. Under here looks pretty nice. I don't see any issues. Again, axles look good. Differential looks good. No signs of problem. And no major rust or anything like that either. Like I said, it looks like this car has been oil sprayed. Oh, it looks pretty good. This last tire was about 30 seconds. And again, an original 2017 Pirelli. little bit of wear on the outside, but not too much. Brakes, similar condition to the rest of the car. Pitting and about 50% or so. I mean, sorry, the backs are pretty good, 75% on the pads. See, there's a little curb rash on there too. And finally under here, all looks pretty good. Open the back doors. They open as they should. All you gotta do is hit the button and they open by themselves. Door panels look pretty good. See no issues, a couple of scuff marks, things like that, but nothing too major. Same on this side, all looks pretty decent. Inside the storage compartment is in good condition. I don't see any issues. However, there is, I believe there's supposed to be another top on this, and that is missing, so it is not there. This all looks good. This is just basically a carpet with a cover. Privacy thing looks good with no issues. And headliner looks good as well back here. So we've got no issues. Doors closed, open and close they should. Barn door style doors. Cool little feature of these Clubmans. Rear seats look pretty nice. I see no rips, tears, damage in the interior. Door panels look pretty good. Switches all seem to work right. So everything looks pretty good. Seats are in good condition with no rips or tears or anything. And the seats do fold down as they should without any issue. Carpets look nice as well. Seat backs, everything looks pretty good in here. This is the passenger side front. And again, this looks very nice as well with no issues. Seats, power seats work as they should. And they also look nice, conducive to the lower kilometers. Floors look good here as well. A little bit of kind of kick marks and stuff, maybe possibly a little bit of scratching here and here. You can see that on there, but other than that, the dash looks pretty good with no real problems. Go around to the driver's side, and we find the interior is in similar condition over there with no real issues. Door panel looks pretty nice. A couple little marks here and there, but nothing too big. Rear seat on this side works just as it should as well. And carpets look nice also. The rear shade for the sunroof here, as you can see, is ripped. There's my finger for size reference. Other than that, it operates as it should, but that is ripped. The rest of this all looks pretty good with no signs of issue. And finally, we go to the driver's front. This door panel looks nice, just like the rest. And all the switches do what they're supposed to do. Everything looks good. Door sills look good. Floors look nice over here. Mats look good as well as floors. Again, it's got the seat sets and it all works. No issues. Seats are also in nice condition. Leather looks nice. Dashboard looks nice as well with no issues. Interior looks pretty nice, except for that one little rip in there. We will start the car. Seems to run well. So a couple of things. Low tire pressure light is coming on, left rear. Obviously the light. It also service is due on it. It says it may have not been done or what, or it's just not reset. Who knows? Radio works.
If you want to check it out, kiss925.com.
And all the Mini Connect functions do seem to work. Close these messages. And there we go. So Mini Connected. All this does seem to work. System settings, driver profiles, etc. So everything seems to work as it should. Oh, I said 55. It's 52,224. Sorry about that earlier. I said 55. It keeps telling me battery discharged. It's probably because it's been sitting for a while. The battery is showing 12 volts. The hood is also pretty hard to open. The latch is probably not open too often, so it's a little stuck. But it does work as long as you pull hard. Under the hood, I see no major issues. It's a little dusty, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I took all these covers off, and I don't see any major leaks or anything like that. Oil looks pretty clean. I did a test on it, and we came back with a green light. And I see no frothing or staining of the engine components, so that tells me that it did have its regular oil changes, probably without issue. Again, I see no leaks or anything like that, nothing really wrong. You can see evidence of oil spray, so it all looks pretty decent. Test your battery, like I said, it has about 12 volts and it was charging at 15. Brake fluid looks pretty good, and coolant is a little low, so I could not test that. Other than that though, everything seems to be pretty good. I did run computer diagnostics, and we did have one electronics communication intermittent code, which I will put in the report. Other than that, everything was pretty clear though. So there you have it, 2018 Mini Cooper Clubman S, all four. As usual, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Thanks for watching.